news of the All Progressives Congress APC setting up a 49-member National Campaign Council for the Edo State governorship election surfaced recently with Governor Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje as its chairman. However, one surprising twist and development in the issue was the naming and inclusion of Comrade Adams Oshiomole and Chief John Odigwe Oyegun as members of the campaign council. These two past chairmen of APC NWC have not been on the same page since Adams Oshiomole succeeded the latter as chairman in 2018. The question, however, is what has changed between the two? Is APC not further jeopardizing its chances with these two in its campaign council? Can Oshiomole put the recent activities leading to his permanent removal as chairman in the past weeks behind and work for the party? These questions will continue to surface, and it will be interesting seeing how Oshiomole and Oyegun will form a formidable partnership come Edo 2020 electioneering campaign. However, the big questions still remain as APC made another huge mistake again. Okay, why Oshiomole may not allow to campaign for Iyamu or APC. The dissolution of the National Working Committee headed by Oshiomole by the President Muhammadu Buhari may not have come as a surprise to us, but Oshiomole may have felt betrayed by the President's decision. However, directing him to work with Oyegun, who was a major enemy during the APC crisis, may just add insult to the injuries already sustained by Adams Oshiomole, and he may be uncomfortable campaigning for APC. It can be noted that Oyegun specifically favored Obaseki and called for the dissolution of the APC NWC amid other criticisms which he directed towards Oshiomole during the crisis. However, as these two settled their differences, or APC is just depending on their loyalty to the party, with the recent array of events in the past, it is clear that this loyalty may be non-existent, and with the enormous problems currently facing the party, APC cannot afford another disagreement before the Edo 2020 election in September. One thing may be certain: can Oshiomole work smoothly with Oyegun after the whole wars of words between them? Although many may point to the fact that they are just members of the council, Oyegun and Oshiomole remain the highest ranking APC members in the state, and their influence will certainly make or mar the success of the party and their candidate, Pastor Iyamu, come September 2020 Edo election. Okay, I don't know what you think, whether these political heavyweights can work together in Edo APC campaign council. I don't know what your thoughts are. Well, in my opinion, I think maybe because of their party, the success of their party, they will want to leave every other thing, whatever they must have done in the past. If really they are loyal to the party, if they take the party as being supreme, they will want to leave all of those things that they've been dragging, they've been talking back and forth, just for them to get their to get the party back. Because as it is now, Edo State is now a PDP state until after September election, before we will know what next, where the party, who is going to be taking over the party. Or politicians, like I always say, you cannot even veg for them. Mostly human being, majority of them, you can't even just say, oh, or stand stand your ground that this is what they are going to do, or this is the direction they will follow, because you might be disappointed, especially when it comes to politicians in Nigeria. They always talk about their interest, even if they have quarreled or they've had some misunderstanding in the past. Because of their interests, they will want to share all of those. So based on that, they might want to do that, because you cannot even speak for them, because they will tell you something in the morning, in the noontime it's going to be another story altogether. So maybe based on that, anything could happen. Or they could be pretending. Of course, they might think that they don't have anything to lose, whether they win the party or if the party wins or not, they might go in that route. But for someone to say, oh, categorically it's going to be like this, because these people, they always come on the pages of the newspaper to say this and to this thing, that come on social media to say this, but behind is something different they always do. Whether the party will be more will be the supremacy of the party will be more paramount to them or not, it's a different ball game entirely. But if we want to look at the facial aspect of what has been going on, one will say, oh, these people are not going to work together, they might, because they don't even believe in themselves, quite right. The former chairman, two of them are former chairmen, but the papa, had come out most of the time openly, to indicate that it's on the side of Obaseki. But if that still stands, if that still stands, we don't even know that. But from what we have seen, he has already made his opinion or points, that, oh, it stands for what is this man's name? It stands for Obaseki. Well, APC stage fight for the two ex-chairmen from Edo State. One that they say shall never end. The two used, abused, and dumped ex-chairmen of APC from Edo State has been given an uphill task to regain what the recent chairman Adams Oshiomole has personally destroyed and lost due to personal preference, ego, pride, and prejudice. Most lustfully power-drunken comrade. Mr. Oyegun had earlier warned and advised Oshomole by offering suggestions and comments, but the only reply was hard insults and rebuff by his supporters and loyalists. Both have not been in agreement since the first was displaced for the last by the same people. What an amazing drama by the ruling party in power. These South leaders are being used to test strong power playing games in Nigeria politics. More dramatic scenery. Watch out for more. Mm. In politics, no permanent friend and no permanent enemy, but permanent goal. The goal of APC is paramount, hence they have to work together. I am surprised that Oyegun accepted to serve in the so-called APC campaign council. Their combination will not override the collective will of the people. As for me, Oyegun and Oshomole together in the APC campaign council means nothing, because Oshomole will make sure that the APC wins the Edo North. So also Oyegun from the Edo South. I believe the APC wants to know who is real APC man among them. The real APC man should be able to win his ward and local government. For me, I doubt if Oyegun will be able to do that. Oyegun is Judas of APC in Edo State. Total APC destruction. That is another point of view from somebody else. APC, another disaster, another APC Adams Gates. We can only expect failure at the union of two of them. If Chief Oyegun is now collaborating with Adams Oshiomole, a failure, then the two of them will crash very shortly. Okay, we all know that Chief Oyegun is supporting Obaseki indirectly, no doubt about that. As for Oshiomole, he cannot come and tell Edo people that the Iyamu he called a criminal, a looter, and a cultist in 2016. Then today is a saint. Oshiomole already said that any criminal that comes to APC is or has sin will be forgiven. No, I don't believe they can work together. That is what someone is saying here, that doesn't believe that these two men can really work together. Another say, well, let's wait and see what will happen. Why not? If not, there is no permanent enemy in politics. My fear is about Baba Oyegun, since he's backing Obaseki before. Light and darkness cannot work together. Oshomole has moved from grace to grass. So guys, you can hear what people are saying. You might have a different opinion concerning this topic, whether these two gentlemen can really work together after all that have happened and it's still happening. And somebody said, oh, they've been used and dumped. That, somebody's like, oh, how that is surprised that Oyegun could really accept this um accept to be in that campaign team. Of course, he might accept it, but it's just for accepting sake. But in the reasons, he might not want to do anything. So, guys, let's hear your opinion. What you think? You think that these people can win? APC are working together so that Iyamu will win? Let's have your take in the comment section.